This is Umar for BoxNation. I promise 4 minutes, okay?
It's for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but come on, it's never going to be a 2 minute interview, but it's been a...
Quick 2 minute, yeah.
it's been a long couple of days for you. It is with these Riyadh season events. Look, your fight with Demsey McKean, we spoke about at your call. This is the perfect name, step up, direction for your career at the moment. Agree?
Yes.
Oh, don't treat that.
I'm joking. No, it is. Listen, we've been banging on about Demsey McKean, trying to get him to fight. So obviously we got the fight across the line, and obviously, listen, I wasn't solely focusing on him. I was focusing on everyone. To be fair, I called out the winner, Dakers Adelaide. I called out McKean. I called out Simon Keane. I called out. I even called out Fabio, who was in the same gym as me. Do you know what I mean? Like, probably wasn't a wide decision. But yeah, like I was calling out like everyone, and then obviously Simon Keane kind of was the only one that accepted the fight. So it's the fight I got, and it's the fight I get, and I'm happy with it.
Okay. One name I'd actually like to see you in with next year, all being well on December 21st, in your opinion, when it all goes well, is Makhmudov.
Yeah? Okay. That's a good fight. That is a good fight. I feel like I'd stop him though. Like, bro, I was in Saudi Arabia, and I said to him, can I come to Canada and spar you? I think I've told you this story, no?
And he said, why me?
He said, why me? And I was like, what kind of question is that? I was like, why not you? Same thing I said about when I called Fraser Clark out. Everyone's like, why me? I was like, are people like not getting the point? It's like if someone was to come to me and ask me for sparring, I'll be like, let's go. Do you know what I mean? Or like even for a fight, I'll be like, obviously if they got a decent ranking or whatever, I'll be like, let's go. Whereas that Fraser Clark and Makhmudov and they're like, why me? I'm like, why not you? It's perfect.
It is. I know he's coming off a few losses, Makhmudov, but he's been at that world level. He's considered a world level guy. And yeah, I'm sure that fight is a realistic one with Riyadh season. Otto Volin is another one that springs to mind.
No, he's had too many big paydays. He won't want to fight me for substantially less amount of money than what he did with Fury and Joshua.
I understand.
So he's off the cut. But we did ask for that fight also, and we even asked him to come sparring, and he said no. So,
how do you get on with Southpaws?
I love him. You'll see on December 21st.
We will, absolutely, with Dempsey. Did you expect Queensberry to put you next to Johnny Fisher yesterday?
No. And I know they stitched me up. Well, they didn't stitch me up because me and Johnny, we ain't got no bad blood or anything.
It's not stitching you up.
I'm like, Johnny ain't with Queensberry. Yeah. Johnny's with Matchroom. And Matchroom's on the other side of the table. Dave Allen ain't with no promoter. So I'm like, Dave Allen could have sat next to me and Johnny Fisher could have sat next to Eddie. But instead, they done it like that. And, you know, listen, it is what it is. I ain't got no bad blood with Johnny. Like, I haven't really called him out. He's not really like the type of person I'm looking to fight. But if the fight was to present itself, I'll take it 100%.
He essentially, what he just said to me when I spoke to him, is it's got to be for a certain amount of money. Did you get that from his view?
Yeah, of course. I said it last week. I said, why would he fight a 19-year-old who could possibly end his career? I said, the reason why, because if he loses to Fabio Wardley, he could build his career back up. Whereas if he loses to me, it's kind of hard to build your career back up.
There was a point though in the presser when he was speaking, you kind of smirked. Do you remember this yesterday?
No. I probably did do it, but I don't remember. At what point was it?
When he was saying essentially, look, I'd fight anyone, but it's got to be.
Oh yeah. So no, it was like I'm Liverpool, I'm Man City, and
I'm a hard night at Stoke or Stoke away.
Yeah.
You kind of didn't get that point.
I was like, the reason why I smirked is because like, what's this guy talking about? And then like, it's only when I got home and I watched it back, or I got back to the hotel and I watched it back, I'm like, I see where it's coming from. But like it sounds great, but like that just means that he's not confident. Like, do you know what I mean? Because like, if that was me, and obviously I'm fighting Johnny Fisher, like, mate, I'll beat Man City, and I'll beat Man City in Stoke. Do you get what I mean?
You back yourself
So
as Real Madrid.
I'll beat Stoke in Stoke. Sorry.
But do you see yourself as like the Real Madrids, the Man Cities? Is that how you view yourself?
Like, yes, but obviously I haven't proved it yet, so I don't really have an entitlement to call myself that. But in due time it shall
Prevail.
prevail. Yeah.
Absolutely. Moses, it's been a long 48 hours for you. So listen, I will see you in Riyadh. Go well in camp, and then we'll get that trip to Slovakia done early next year. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Moses.